Test 1, 2. Cue lights. Roll camera. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Going live. Here's this hermit. What a blindness. Critical. Bada bing. Sonia and Kathy, Isaac, the old stoner. I get it. Tim, what up? Mo bang for your buck. What's going on? Renee, what's going on? Back door. Here we go. What up? We made it. It's another Thursday. What's up, Bill? Harrisburg, checking in. There you go. That's right. Another burger. Water. Yes, I know. I live in Pennsylvania. I have the Steelers. I have the Eagles. And not too far away, I have the Ravens. But when I watched football, before they started their nonsense, I was a Vikings fan. You already had your beer for the day. Let's see. So how is everybody this fine Thursday evening? How you like my shirt? Pretty snazzy. That's right. Don't tell me I'm not. Because if you can bend over backwards for everybody else, you can do it for me. That's just the way I see it. Oh, yes. Hope everybody is having a good day. All things considered, I'm moderately groovy. What does the fine print say? You don't really want to know, do you? It says, wait a minute. Down here, it says, "Can I borrow your car?" Oh, really? Yep, that's exactly what it is. You like that? What up, Camgoer One? What's going on? I just heard that, Beverly. I literally, probably like maybe 20 minutes ago, I saw that. I was very so shocked at that as well. Didn't expect that at all. You know what, B? Sometimes I do, but no, I really don't. The only thing that I miss about driving is having to rely on someone to take me somewhere. Oh, excuse me. Because, but the actual driving part, I don't miss it anymore. I really don't. I miss riding motorcycle, and if it was in the good old days, when when I was driving around in Novas and Chevelles and Camaros and stuff like that, yeah, I would miss driving. But now those days are over. So yeah, I'm perfectly fine sitting in the passenger seat and just kicking back and not worrying about it. But yeah, that is, I get that sometimes. I get a couple people that ask me that, but yeah, I don't miss it that. Sure, you can borrow my car. I have insurance. No, I don't have a license. Actually, I let my ID lapse. I have to go get that. My state ID. Oh yeah, Rebel Girls meetup is soon. I identify as hot, literally. Yeah, Ivana, not Ivana. That's right, yes. You can borrow my van. My license plate says scatter. Dollar Tree instant. Yeah. When you're a blind guy, trust me, it's kind of hard to do anything that your wife doesn't know about. I'm not wandering too far. Memory, yeah, my memory lapsed. Vicky and I both identify as retired. We are highly offended that no one else sees it that way. I know, right? Oh, shit. All right, I want to take a moment here, and I got a couple things in the mail. I got swag. I like swag. Send me swag. Anyway, I got a Mega Van mic sticker. Woo! Mega Van mic. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Oh. I got these a while ago, but since somebody said something about it, I will show. That's right, there's Carolyn's a meetup, the official sticker. I got coasters from her. Anything else? I got a shirt. I got the shirt for the meetup also. I appreciate that. And then prolapse is better than relapse. I got two pieces of art from Nez. Got that little piece that she did and sent. And then I got I'm Vicky Van Gogh, and I support that message. That's right. You should get a big 4-door from the 70s set in the back with a chauffeured rock star. Like a chauffeured rock star, yeah. The only problem is you can't reach the radio. That's right. And then I got this. It is BlindViews Samurai. Hi-ya. Like I wasn't dangerous enough. So there you go. So thank you, Nez. Thank you, Megavan Mike. And I showed that stuff from Carolyn a week or so ago. But yeah, I did. Thank you, Nez. I did. Awesomer. It's awesomer. Good morning from Iran. Having a morning cup of coffee. Can't stay long. Taking pigs to the market. Ooh. And this little piggy went wee all the way to market. Looked like it was from Star Wars. Yeah, it was pretty cool, actually. Well done. I know I enjoyed it. For sure. Oh, my. Fresh sausage. Yeah, that's right. Taking that piggy to the market. Oh, man. I'm thirsty. I had some chicken and rice for dinner. And now I'm thirsty. And of course, my cup is dripping all over the place. Oh, my goodness. Well, let me do this. I'm going to thank some folks real quick. Appreciate all the support on the channel. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate it. Bill said, what next? I don't know. What next? That is the thing. What next? You know, it's just... Yeah, right. I don't know. I just saw that where somewhere in California they're complaining. I think it's San Diego. Don't quote me on that. But somewhere they said that they found 2 new fast-spreading variants that are going. I'm like, yay, just what we needed. Just stopped in and say hello. Got to finish packing up. Y'all be well. Well, thanks for popping in there, Camp Goer 1. Later, Gator. Can you still afford chicken? We've had some in the freezer for quite some time. I get some out every now and again. Yeah, I don't know. Steaks and corn on the grill. Strawberry shortcake for dessert. Y'all are invited if you can find me. Strawberry shortcake. I haven't had that in a couple years. My granny, she used to make the homemade shortcake. They have one in our local grocery store that's pretty close. It's not those little spongy things that some people call shortcake because that's garbage. But yeah, it's actual shortcake. And but yeah, the homemade stuff is really, really good. I do dig that. I remember she used to make the shortcake and I had to sit there and cut up the strawberries, which I did not mind. The payoff was well worth it. Yeah, they can kiss my ass with the variants too. Look, I'm over it. I don't care anymore. I'm just over it. And I said, when it first kicked off, I said, this thing ain't going nowhere. It didn't take me long to figure it out. Those spongy things are they're just garbage, plain and simple. They are spongy. Yeah. You might as well use it to clean a pan with because that's all they're good for. It is a politicized clusterfuck. Man, I'm going to tell you what, man. Every day I get so so pissed off. I really, truly, I want to cut off. I just want to saw California off and kick it off into the fucking ocean. They're just driving me crazy. The Big Easy, what's going on? Sorry, I'm missing folks. But yeah, I was California. I swear they're trying to destroy everything. I really think they are just trying. They're like, hey, let's turn this place into a fucking giant shithole. We want to turn this thing into a big third world grumpy. Grumpy. I read grumpy. Third world country, and I said grumpy. But yeah, it's just everything I hear. Did you hear what I talked a little bit about it a while ago? But now they're really doing it with the truckers. The truckers. If you are an independent trucker and you own your own rig, you can't work for a trucking company. You have to either start your own or leave California and go work for somebody else out of the state. Because in the state of California, if you're a trucker and you own your own rig, that means you are a trucking company, per se. So therefore, you cannot, as a trucking company, work for another trucking company. So therefore, you think the supply chain shortage is bad now? Wait till all the owner-operators can't work because California said it's against the law. How fucking stupid is that? I mean, why? Why? What's up, my homie Romy? How you been? I don't understand. I don't know. There's got to be something that I'm not seeing. No pun intended. But I don't understand it. I really, really don't understand it. Why would you not want truckers? Why would you not do everything you could in your power to make it so truckers could work? It doesn't make any sense. I truly don't understand it. Oh man. And everything comes in. So how are you gonna get everything? Newsom? Newsom? You fucking half-wit. Which makes stupid people, but maybe we can send all stupid people to California. Go extinct. Leave them alone. I really don't understand it, man. He is an asshole. What's up, Jim? But what? Why would fucking Newsom fucking make a law? Hey, whatever. I guess when we all starve to death and can't get our fucking Amazon packages, I don't know. When we don't have anything, I guess we'll go. Oh well. Remember, keep voting them people in. They're doing an awesome job. No, it isn't. Yeah, well, yeah. Then they go to places like Houston, Texas, and turn it into a mini fucking California. Well, I just watched a thing and it said that they have to join the union that way and then pay dues to Newsom's campaign. I just saw a thing where an owner of a trucking company says, I don't know what we're going to do. He says, we hire contractors, which are the owner-operators. He said, I have my fleet. They get the first stuff, and then everything else goes to the contractors, the owner-operators. So, in my eyes, if the companies don't seem to mind, and the companies are even saying it's fucking stupid, I guess you can argue with me. I guess you can tell me I'm wrong, but I guess California's doing a good thing then. I don't know. Whatever. I think it's all fucking retarded. And I said retarded. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Austin. I'm sorry. What did I say? Houston? Yeah, Austin. Thank you for correcting me. I did mean to say Austin. I said Houston, didn't I? Yeah, I have the railroad tracks right out back. And I still see they're out there. The trains are going by and they're stacked too high. I actually saw a long coal train 2 days ago. Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing too. It's kind of exciting. Well, I'm not a trucker, but like I said, I can only go by what I watch, what I hear people say. Yeah, that's true, Kathleen. And the guys are. The one guy said he bought his brand new rig 2 months ago, and now he's got no work, no way to make money. He said he likes it because he doesn't have to be a business. He doesn't have to call the companies and set up all the things and do all the fucking paperwork and do all that happy horse shit. He just shows up and they say, go get this. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But that's what that guy said. He's kind of pissed. Which coincides with a downturn in COVID. Well, like I said, I just heard that they fucking got 2 new variants over in California, San Diego or something. Fast spreading, 2 new variants. I'm like, whatever. More. There she is. What up, Shell? I just got here. Hi, Al. I do have something to add as a Washingtonian. F you, California. Yeah, right? I just read that. Love to get out of Washington State, yeah. I say that all the time, Big Easy. I'm glad I'm old, and I'll be dead sooner than later. Yeah. Yeah, right. Nancy Pelosi and her drunk taking care of everything. Yeah, exactly. Fish sticks, what's going on? Greetings from the Carolinas. New person in chat. I did see. Oh, there you are. Well, thank you. Detroit. Ooh. Monkeypox. Scare tactics. Yeah. Yeah, right. I'm with you on that. Well, here's what's really pissing me off. I mean, really pissing me off. And this is going to, excuse me there, chat. Midterm listener coming, got to get ready for the mandatory mass mail in ballots. Yeah. COVID, don't know. Yep. That's exactly it. I'm going to be ignoring chat here for a bit because I'm got a rant alert. Damn it, rant alert. Okay. Now, here we go again. We have to protect the people. We have to protect the people from these evil, evil guns and gun violence. Gun violence. And you know how we're going to protect the people? We are going to protect all the criminals. And we are going to punish you, law-abiding citizens. We are going to do it. And this is how we're going to do it. It's the best way to do it. We are going to sue the gun companies out of existence.
You can now go to court and hold the makers of these deadly weapons accountable.
Yeah. The governor wanted this gun bill expedited through the legislature and signed it into California law Tuesday.
I really hope that this will get their attention.
Assemblyman Phil Tink says he's been working on gun bills for the past decade and believes this is finally the law that will make changes.
I really believe that this is an opportunity for Californians to take the power back in their own hands and hold this real industry accountable, an industry that has not taken any responsibility for the death and carnage on our city streets.
No accountability.
All right, look, bonehead. Ting. Is that the fucking sound it makes when your wife smacks you alongside your head? Ting. Look, gun manufacturers do have a standard, just like everybody else does. If your gun blows up in your hand, they're held accountable for injuring you. They're not held accountable for the person who pulls the trigger. Again, I have several. They're laying all over the place in different spots in the house. They're laying there. Never once have they harmed anybody. Didn't do anything. Now, what they want to do is sue, anybody. So if Tyreek and them go ahead and shoot, Chantel, then Chantel, it's not Tyreek's fault. It's not Tyreek's fault because he went out and stole a gun or got one illegally and pointed it and pulled the trigger. No. It's not the criminal's fault. No, those poor people, they had no idea. It's not their fault. It's not their fault, folks. You know whose fault it is? It's the fault of the person who made that thing in the first place. So I hope they start doing that with everything because I'm going to get rich as fuck. I really am. I will go out and try to get involved in a car accident. I'll tell my wife, swerve. And then I'm going to go sue GM, Hyundai, everybody, anybody that's involved, Ford, whoever's involved, I'm suing them. I hope they start doing this with everything. Not my fault. Not my fault I went to the bar and got drunk as a motherfucker and got in my car and drove down the street and smashed it all up. Not my fault. Now, don't sue me. I'm the innocent fucking criminal. Sue Ford. I hope they do it with everything because I think that's the way to go. That's the way to make streets safe. Sue the car companies out of existence. Well, here's what I want to know there, Mr. Dipshit, Mr. Nuisance Newsom. So once you have everybody in the state of California suing the gun companies because you want to sue them out of existence, what then? As far as I know, police, what they usually carry, like Glocks or something like that, who's going to make their weapons? Oh, that's right. We don't. Once the guns are gone, we won't need police. Because no one will hurt anybody anymore, right? Yeah. Guys won't assault women, you know what I mean? They don't need a gun for that. And believe me, people have been harming one another and unaliving them way before the invention of gunpowder. So, I'm sure you, Nuisance Newsom, I'm sure you probably have one under your fucking coat at the moment. You probably carry one with you all the time. And your little bodyguards that surround you, they all have one. Who's going to make them? Who's going to make them to protect you? And all your other little buddies that cry and whine. Oh yeah, because that's right. That's one of the things like in New York, you have to be a privileged person to get a permit, a carry permit in New York. You have to be special. You have to be able to play with a ball, or you have to be able to be or not to. You have to be an actor, or you have to be a politician. So all you peasant dumb motherfuckers, you don't need one, you don't deserve one, don't even try to get one. And I don't care what the Supreme Court said, we're not following that shit either. Here's what's going to happen in New York. New York already said they're banging out laws left and right. You're going to have to get this many hours of fucking class time, this many hours of range time, and you have to qualify. Then you got to get the ginormous background check. Then you have to go to a judge and stand in front of a judge and have him or her tell you if you can get one after they go through all your stuff. And then somewhere in there you have to turn in all your social media so they can go through all that. And then, yeah. Oh, and they already said that no permits will be issued between September and, what did they say, like the new year or some shit. But yeah, it's not going to happen. We don't give a flying fuck what the Supreme Court says. So now, Newsom, he's out here flapping his gums, talking about we're going to sue the fucking gun company out of existence. And again, you've had guns all your life. Never harmed anyone. Never had the need to. But if the need arises, you will. And of course, if you do actually have a permit or you have one and 3 thugs break into your house and you shoot one of them, yeah, well, the survivor of the one you shot, he'll sue you. You'll be arrested and they will we'll be all patted on the head and Black Lives Matter will show up on your fucking front yard and start throwing signs around because he was an innocent, unarmed man who wasn't doing nothing, even though he was in your fucking house with him and his 2 buddies. They all had guns. But if you fucking shoot your gun to protect yourself, your family, and your home, you're the one that goes to jail in these fucking shithole states like New York and California and the shitty ass fucking Chicago where they destroy shit. And that fucking pig fucking Lightfoot stands up there and yells and screams some dumb shit. That bitch is worthless too. But anyway, so yeah, you are the problem. You're the problem. So the way to get all this gun violence off the fucking street and make our streets safe, because we have to protect our people, is to get rid of you. And all the thugs that we put back on the street and all the homeless fuckers that piss all over the place and shoot up things, we're going to give them free drugs. I guess once they get all the guns out of the hands of the law-abiding citizens, like they're giving away free crack pipes and heroin, maybe they'll give free guns to the fucking Crips and the Bloods and all the other thugs that are running around. Hey, you blue or white? Which one? Show your blue or red? Show your fucking bandana. We'll give you a free gun. Because we got them out of the hands of the law-abiding citizens, so we'll give them to all the thugs. And then we'll defund the police and we'll get rid of them. And then we'll just let everybody run free. And it'll truly be what they complain about now. Oh, it's like the Wild Wild West. Everybody has a fucking gun. No. Once you get them out of the hands of all the law-abiding citizens, it will be like the Wild Wild West. Because Pookie and them, they'll be out shooting Tyreek and Tyrone and Latrell and everybody else. And they'll be gunning each other down left and right. And when they get bored with that, they're going to come to your fucking house. But when, 45 of them are shot over a weekend on the 4th of July, does anybody say anything? Does fucking CNN, MSNBC, does all those other ones, the fucking, the fucking dumb young jerks, are they out there, oh, black people are being shot. Oh my God, it's horrible. The black people are being gunned down. Oh, no, because there's no cops or white people involved. So it doesn't fucking matter. No one gives 2 rats' asses. But yeah, we're supposed to fucking give up our shit because there's only one way to make the streets safe is get guns out of the hands of all you law-abiding citizens. Only the crack dealers are allowed to have guns now. Only the actual murderers. Only the people that prey on others. Will you let them have guns? You have to jump through hoops, and even after you jump through the hoops, no, we're gonna do whatever we can, and then we're gonna make it so you can't even get a gun because we are gonna make. I mean, come on. You think all these welfare moms are gonna sit around? Oh, I got shot. Somebody shot me. Somebody shot at me. Who was it? I don't know. I think it was Tyrell. Maybe it was Jamal. I don't know, but I seen him. He was shooting at me. He didn't hit me though. He hit my sister. What had happened was my cousin came around the corner. So let's sue the gun company. Well, aren't you going to sue Jamal? No, fuck him. He's a good guy. He gives me crack. So we're going to sue the gun companies that had a fucking existence. But then what's going to happen? I don't understand. What are we going to do then?
Clients. But going to court for a crime he didn't commit, he says, is not the answer.
Hold the actual people in charge accountable for the failures, not us.
Tink says this law is for Californians and visitors to the state who get hurt by gun violence or lose a family member. He says despite the federal law shielding gun dealers from civil lawsuits, the California law will stand up in court.
We believe that specifically what federal law allowed was allowed that states would be able to delineate how they would hold this industry accountable after the federal government gave them a complete blanket shield.
Steptoe
They
says
did not, you
no
moron.
gun law will stop the criminals.
We've had gun bills in place before, and it still happens.
Look at this, Uncle Tom.
So if you are a victim of gun violence, you don't need a lawyer to help you with a lawsuit. Tink says that the Attorney General as well as local prosecutors can file all these legal lawsuits on your behalf.
So there you go. Did you hear that? In case you missed it. You don't even need a lawyer. You don't even need a lawyer. Spend money to go sue the gun? Oh, no. You don't even need a lawyer. Just come to our DA. Just raise your hand. When the cops show, raise your hand. Say, I want to sue. We'll make sure that it gets done. You don't need a lawyer. We're going to make it so fucking easy on you. You don't even need a lawyer. Oh my God. And I'm sorry. Who votes for these people? Who listens to this and goes, that's a good idea. I'm sorry. Anybody that says that's a good idea is out of their fucking mind. I'm sorry. We're going to take away all the cops because we're defunding police. And all that does is leave the shitty ones out there. And now that their salaries are cut in half, now they're really going to fucking beat the shit out of people and steal their money and steal their drugs and steal their drug money and all other bullshit. Now they're really going to do it because that's the only ones that are left. All the good cops are like, fuck this. This ain't worth getting shot at. Fucking ran over. I can't even shoot back at these motherfuckers. I just watched a thing where a cop got smashed in the face with a fucking metal pipe. There was like 4 cops around. Walking behind this guy, and he was walking, and they were telling him, they tased him. He kept walking, looked at him like they fucking smacked him with a piece of paper. And he kept walking, and they're tasing him, and he turned around and just swung this fucking pipe and smashed this fucking cop in the face. I mean, his face is all, he has to get reconstructive surgery and everything. And they didn't shoot the motherfucker. The FOP, the fucking Fraternal Order Police guy, I think it was in Ohio somewhere, Cincinnati, I believe it was. You can look it up if you want. But so the rest of the cops, they followed him for 17 minutes while this fucking maniac he smashed started beating on cars, smashed out the windows, smashed the fucking trunk of this one car with the pipe that he beat the cop in the face with. And they followed him until they got enough of him around, and they jumped on him and tackled him and... Because, well, we can't shoot the motherfucker because then our city's going to burn down because all these fucking left-wing woke morons are going to say that he was innocent, unarmed, and didn't do nothing. I can't breathe. It wasn't me. Hands up, don't shoot. Or how about I smashed you in the face and busted your skull with a fucking pipe and I deserve to get my ass shot, you dumb bastard. But no, cops won't even act because they're afraid to. But the idea is, hey, We'll just get rid of all the cops. And then they won't beat up the poor people that just don't have any sense, and they just don't have a chance. Oh, they can't get ahead. They don't. So we'll get rid of all the cops, and then we'll take all the guns out of the hands of the people that just want to go to work and want to live their life without getting fucking attacked and beat and pissed on and stabbed and molested and everything else. We'll take the guns away from them people, but we'll let all the fucking violent, uncivilized animals, we'll let them have them. And we'll just have no way to defend yourself, because that's the kind of fucking country we want. This is what we want. California and the rest of the country usually follows suit. So this is what we want. We want you gone. This is what we want. We want you gone. I'll still get to keep my gun because I'm fucking nuisance Newsome. Oh, and the basketball players and the rappers and the movie stars and the TV stars and the city council people and all those people, they'll still get to keep their guns and their little armed fucking security detail. They get to keep all that. But you fucking piss ants, you need to go. If you're not homeless, if you're not pissing and shitting in the street, if you're not fucking shooting up and going crazy and walking around going, then we don't want you. You have to be either fucking crazy, whacked out on drugs, mentally fucking unstable, or just a downright, straight up thug fucking criminal, uncivilized animal. That's what we want. That's what we want roaming the fucking earth. And anybody that tells me, well, go to England or go to Canada, they don't have, if you don't fucking like it here with all our guns and our fucking right to bear arms and everything else, Canada isn't that fucking far away. Drive your fucking ass north and go up there where they don't have guns. Get on a plane. Go to the UK where they don't have guns and you ain't allowed to. Go play there. We don't play that shit here. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. And anybody that sits back and says, oh, this is a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah. Even if you are allowed to carry a gun in New York and get on the subway, I still wouldn't get on the fucking subway. I didn't care if I had 2 guns in my fucking pocket and an AR strapped around my fucking shoulder. I wouldn't want to get on the subway in New York. The fucking crazy, disgusting people that are on there pissing and shitting on the subway, grabbing. I just watched a video again the other day. This guy, just big fucking black dude, big, tall, fucking totally, I don't know if he was crazy or on drugs, but he just walked up and he just sat beside this girl. Everybody whipped out their phone. And they sat there and filmed. And this girl's going, help me, help me. And he just sat there and he grabbed her by the fucking hair and was dragging her around. And he stood up and he just whipped her down the fucking train. Did anybody help? Did anybody help? No. They just sat there and filmed it. Look at that. Glad it wasn't me that he was whipping around and smashing around while this little fucking girl was terrified, begging for someone to help her. But then again, if she'd have pulled out a gun or a knife and defended herself, she'd have went to jail and they'd have fucking gave that fucking lunatic an award in New York. They'd have probably took him in the middle of Times Square and gave him a ticker tape parade because that's what they do. That's what these people want. They want you to be terrified. If you're not afraid of fucking the pandemic and COVID, now we're going to make you afraid of fucking monkeypox. And then we're going to just take any kind of way to fucking defend yourself because, hey, just call the police. They'll be there in about 45 minutes or so. I'm sure they won't be able to do too much damage to you and your family while you're waiting 45 minutes for the cops to show up because there's only 3 of them now that we fucking defunded them all. But yeah, you don't need to defend yourself. Just take it. How about jump out your fucking window and run down the street? Run away, run away. This is bullshit. It's bullshit. And I'll tell you another thing. China. It was said a couple years ago when asked, why don't you just go take America? And you know what the guy said? He literally said, you can't, because there is a gun behind every blade of grass in America. You just don't have to worry about the military. You have to worry about everyone because there is a gun behind every blade of grass. So, what that tells me is, all these wokies, what are they? They're just like BLM. That's why they let BLM run amok. Because they're all Marxists. That's right. Let them come and do what they want. If we get away, if China knows that they only have to worry about our wussy military now that we closing down the bases, and here's a card. Here's a little card. If the drill instructor yells at you too much, you can hold up your card and he'll have to stop yelling at you. Yeah, shit like that. But yeah, they don't have to worry about the civilians anymore because we got them fine folks in New York, California, Minnesota, Illinois, Maryland, and all those other places. We got them all doing our work for them. We're gonna get these people so fucking undefended, so fucking fearful that we'll be able to march right on in. But see, what they don't know is if they knew what Marxists do and the way they operate, is they sit back and they cause chaos and they get everybody all wound up. Guns. This is why everybody's dying. This is why you are doing. This is the problem. Guns. It's all them people that pay taxes and obey the laws. Not like you fucks, not like you animals, not like you uncivilized morons. No, it's all those other people. They have guns. And that is the problem. We have to get rid of them. Look what cops are doing. Cops are just hunting down people. They're hunting down people of color for no reason. They're just shooting them. They just see one and they just shoot them. They don't even ask them. They just see them and shoot them. They turn on little lights, they pull over, and they just pull it behind them and go, pew, shoot them right in the face. For no reason at all. And then they just drive away, go, oh, well, he had a gun. That's what they do. So now everybody gets all crazy, woo, and they go nuts. So once the Marxists, and they just lay back and they're done planting their little seed, they go, okay, everybody did all our work for us. Now they have to go. And they will eradicate you dumbasses, because that's the way it works. We get you all up in arms and all crazy and doing all this kind of dumb shit, causing turmoil and upheaval. And then when we go in and go, okay, this is ours now, and we're taking over, and we're going to turn this into fucking little Cuba. So whatever car you got, I hope you get a bunch of parts for it, because it's going to be like Cuba. You ain't going to be able to get shit. But anyway, once they're done, then they go, look at these crazy radical motherfuckers. We can't have these guys around. See what they did to this fucking, to make us get in here? They ain't doing that to us. Eradicate them all. That's the way it works. That's the way they do things. But it's just so funny that, the evil racist white man is responsible for everything. He wants guns. He wants this. He wants that. He's so racist. Because I say, no, if I have to fucking show up on time, your ass got to show up on time. If I got to fucking work, you got to work. If I got to follow the rules, you got to follow the rules. Not, oh, I'm white, I have to get an 80%. You're black, you can only have to get a 60%. Oh, I'm white, I got to be here at fucking 8 o'clock. Oh, you're black, you can stroll on whenever the fuck you feel like. Oh, I have to do my job. And oh, you're black just because you get here whenever you want to. You don't even have to work. You can just sit in the fucking corner. Oh, I'm white, I have to follow the rules. No, you're black, you can do whatever the fuck you want because we know you're an... No. See, the left is the one that says all that shit. They're the ones that are racist. Because they think you're dumb, stupid, lazy, uneducated, fucking moronic, and uncivilized. Oh, we expect them to act up. You white people got class. You know how to follow the rules. I mean, basic things. Basic, simple things. What do you mean? Get an ID to vote. Black people can't get an ID. How do you expect these people to do a simple fucking task like that? Like get an ID. There's no way you can expect a black person to get an ID. So therefore, requiring an ID for fucking voting is racist because they can't do it. They're incapable. their little minds can't handle it. That's not the racist white guy saying that. The white guy saying, hey, I got to have a fucking ID to buy this. I got to have an ID to open a bank account. I got to have an ID to go to the fucking doctor that I go to every fucking 6 months. I have to have a little fucking card that says, yeah, you have insurance. And I have to have an ID to prove that I'm still me and I didn't change. Just to go to the doctor, I have to have an ID. If I fucking show up, my white ass, they're going to say, where's your ID? So I expect you, to be equal, to be treated equal, like you fucking cry that you want. I expect you to go, hey, here's my ID. I got to fucking have an ID to do the other day, about a month ago, I ordered a new vape mod. Now, since this is so bad, this is horrible, this is worse than a gun, I think, you have to be 21 to buy these. When the guy delivered it, he had a pad and he had a little scan gun. And he said, I cannot give you this until you show me your ID and I scan it. I said, do I look fucking 18? Do I look 20? Do I even look 30, 40? Do I look? It doesn't matter. I have to scan this. You cannot get this thing that you paid for, that all it does is vaporize some juice. You can't get it until I scan your ID. So to buy this, I have to have an ID. And I had to get my son to come down with his because mine ran out. Because when my birthday came and went, I didn't go and get my ID renewed. So it went. And I was like, fuck it. What do I need an ID for? Right? Well, apparently I needed to get my ID scanned just to get this. But to vote? No. Because we don't want you just to be able to vote once. We want you to be able to vote as many times as we tell you to. We want you to fucking get in. We want you to go vote. Then we'll have a bus waiting right out back. And you can go fucking do it. And you don't even have to go vote. We want everybody to mail in. You can mail in as many as you want. You don't need an ID. Come on. What the fuck do you need an ID for? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, we can't renew ours online. You got to go in and get your picture taken every 5 years. Got to be done. Nope, no online here in the PA. I got to take my ass over and and I can get the real ID if I take my fucking passport and all kinds of other bullshit. Get your real ID so you can get on airplanes and stuff. Fuck that shit too. So I guess black people can't fly either. I guess that's racist because now you're gonna have to show an ID to get on an airplane. What do you mean an ID to get on an airplane? That's racist. You can't fucking make me do that. I don't understand. You got to show a fucking ID for every fucking thing. Everything. You got to show an ID. That's not racist. But to go fucking pull a lever to vote for somebody, you can't make, no, that's racist. You make me show an ID. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And everybody just sits back and makes excuses and it's because they're poor and they can't. Oh, just like that fucking video that took off. It's got fucking, it's doing pretty good. It's got 30 some 40. I don't know. I didn't look. I don't know how many fucking views it has now, but it's like, oh, well, them little kids it's because they're poor and this and that. See, that's what trips me out too. Did you ever go up into the mountains, deep in the mountains of Appalachia, where there's little fucking shacks and dirt, muddy roads, barely electricity? There's nothing up there. And there's a whole bunch of white people. Whole bunch of white people. Ain't got fucking 2 nickels to rub together. They're out there like the RVers. They're out there shitting in buckets. They're fucking washing their clothes and banging them against a fucking rock and hanging them out. They're fucking hunting their own food and they're doing all kind of shit. But are they acting like fucking animals? Are they fucking shooting people? Are they killing people? Are they busting in windows and stealing whatever the fuck they want because they can? And that's another thing that these states do. Oh yeah, just let them go ahead. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just let them go. And I don't care what anybody says. You cannot tell me that when fucking 50 cars show up and people get out of them and run to these stores and smash and go in, you cannot tell me it's not an organized fucking thing. We're all going to go here, here, here. We're going to go hit fucking Saks Fifth Avenue. Then we're going to hit this. Then we're going to hit Louis Vuitton. Then we're going to do that. You can't tell me that these woke fucking people and these politicians with money didn't say, hey, we will pay you each. Because who else has enough time to do this? You can't work and go protest every single fucking day. You can't work and have a job and be smashing fucking windows and busting shit up and screaming Black Lives Matter and I want this and slinging pussy blood and all kinds of other bullshit if you got a job. So I still say that these woke lefties, these politicians, I swear to God, they're paying them. Here, go do this. Go go wreak havoc right here in our state. Go bitch and complain because you can't get an abortion. Even though you can here, go bitch and complain that you can't. And sling your fucking blood everywhere. And go, whatever you do, go find the Supreme Court justices. Here's the address of their house. Go to their house and just fucking destroy everything in its sight. Go fucking out there. Don't let them sleep. Don't let them do anything. Go do that. This is what we want you to do. So please, people, please pull that lever. Pull the big D. Because we don't need to protect ourselves. And if we do, again in New York, bodega dude, LA, the 7-Eleven robber that killed how many people now, just walking down the street, go to this 7-Eleven, down to the next, down to the next, down to the next, just going in and killing and taking. He gets to run around and roam free. Fucking dude in the hospital. I'm sure if he defended himself like the guy in New York bodega, I'm sure if he would have defended himself, he'd have went to jail instead of the hospital, because we have to protect the criminals at all costs. We have to. Starbucks is closing fucking stores left and right. Why? Because people are fucking doing drugs, causing chaos. Fucking employees are terrified to go to work. And this is what they want. They want this fucking chaos. And if that doesn't scare you enough, like I said, we're going to tell you, there's new variants, 2 of them, spreading fast, like the wildfires. Oh yeah, there's monkeypox over here. That's coming this way. The variants are coming this way. They're going to meet in the middle of the country and bleh. Yeah, it's going to happen like that. But in the meantime, we're going to defund the police, take all your guns, sue the gun manufacturers out of existence. And then when China comes over, we won't have any guns because there's no gun manufacturers. Oh yeah, but by the way, that's right. We just sent a whole shitload of guns to where? To where? Oh no, not to Ukraine. No, where? Yeah. Over there where we evacuated and just left everybody. Oh, you didn't get on the plane. Sorry about your luck. See ya. Yeah, them. Oh, well, that's why we're sending them weapons now, to protect the people that we fucking stranded there, says Biden. And everybody goes, yeah. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Nobody sees what the fuck is going on. Oh, I'm fucking blind. I don't understand it. Oh my. And I thought we had 3 branches of government, but I guess when all 3 branches of government don't agree, the one branch says, I don't give a fuck what they said. I don't care. Yeah, that's Supreme Court. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they say. And you can't have guns, but we're going to make a whole bunch of them. We're going to send them in the Middle East. We're going to send some more fucking Ukraine. Yeah, we'll send them everywhere. Here? No. No, guns are a problem. Guns are bad. Guns are bad. No reason for guns. No guns. Well, I have one, but you can't have one. These 5 guys that follow me wherever I go, they all have 3. But you can't have one. You're not important. You're not special. You're not nuisance Newsome. You're not Lightfoot. You're not fucking Beetlejuice. You don't need one. No. So what if someone's doing whatever to your wife and your children? Just run out the back door. Just run away. It's okay. There's too many people anyway. You let them thugs do whatever you want, because even if we do arrest them, it doesn't matter, because the DA is going to throw them out. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. You have 18 convictions and 17 of them with a gun. You're a good boy. You run along now. You never done a thing in your life. You got 2 speeding tickets, but you have a gun, and you try to protect yourself. You're going to jail. You're going to jail forever, because that's the law. Oh, no. Don't worry about what he did. Don't worry that he kicked in your door, molested your daughter and your wife. That doesn't matter. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. I'm a good boy. You got to go, though. Yeah, we can't be having law-abiding. No. We have to protect the people. That's what we are elected to do. We have to protect the people. And you are a horrible menace to society. How dare you try to protect yourself? How dare you work all your life to buy a home? How dare you have children? And when some thugs come in and try to do stuff and take everything you own, how dare you protect yourself? You're a fucking disgrace. You need to be destroyed. We're going to throw you in jail. And don't you dare even try to sue Tyrone, Tyreek, and Kyle and Biff, because that's who does everything, right? You can't sue them. You have to sue Ruger. You have to sue Glock. Yeah, you have to sue those people, because they made those horrible things. Not the people that picked it up and pointed at you and pulled the trigger. It's not their fault. They're a little wacky. We expect them to be uncivilized. Remember before critical race theory? We expect them to be uncivilized and a little bit stupid and lazy. So you can't hold them accountable. They can't be held accountable. It's everybody else's fault. You're lucky they weren't driving a car and shooting a gun, because then you could sue the car company and the gun manufacturer. None of it makes any fucking sense. So yes, I am very glad that I am old, and I will be gone sooner than later. So I think I'm just going to get on a boat and go to Cuba now. Just get it over with. Oh, you're using that Starlink. There you go. What up, rebel girl? I have no problem shooting someone who tries to break into my house again. Hey, that's what I said. All I'll do is I'll say, hey, I changed. I'm a registered Democrat. And they'll go, oh shit, we didn't know. Okay, good. It's okay. You're allowed to shoot people now. We'll even give you free crack. Come on over here. Good thing you didn't have that R stamped on your card, on your voter card, or would have to take you to jail for defending yourself. But as long as you got that D, you're good to go. We'll give you a little pat on the butt, you shush you on your way, and we'll give you a free ticket for a crack pipe and a hit of heroin. Because we got to protect our people. And the way to do that is, hey, all these homeless people that took over the state of California. Oh yeah, let's go to Venice Beach. I heard that place is a fucking shithole full of fucking nutters and druggers. People shitting and pissing all over the place. So what's the answer? Give them free drugs. Woo! I like to shoot people. Give them free guns. That's it. That's the California way. Are you a criminal? What is your favorite thing to do? Oh, you like to molest people. Well, what should we give you? Give them free roofies to hand out. I don't know, man. It's just fucking nuts. Fucking places like, I don't understand. And people applaud. Yay. That's right. Get those fucking evil guns out of the hands of those evil law-abiding citizens that follow the rules all the time. And give the criminals the opportunity to sue the gun manufacturer. Hey, I shot someone. Oh, that's right. Fuck. You were paying me $300 a month not to shoot someone. Fuck. I guess I won't be getting my $300. What a fucking crock of shit. Well, they can do whatever they want. But that law that I just played there, the old nuisance Newsom, it goes into effect next year. Crazy shit. I know it is a shithole. It's fucking, I was watching, oh man, it was months ago, probably half a year ago, maybe it might even been last year. I was watching this show. It's an entire fucking documentary on people that used to come from all around the world, Germany and all over the place, everywhere, Italy, everywhere, come to Venice Beach. Now, the store owners, they can't even fucking open their stores because there's some bum taking a dump right in fucking front of his door on the boardwalk. And what does California say? Well, we can't do nothing about it. Well, I have to pay $1 bazillion a fucking month rent for this fucking shithole. I got to follow all your rules, your stupid rules. I can't use gasoline to drive my car. I can't fucking start my generator unless it's run by batteries. But these fucking morons can shit, piss, smash my windows, walk around all fucking crazy and shit. Well, you can't do nothing about it. We just give them free crack. Make sure they don't cut their lips on their old crack pipes. We give them free crack pipes. Oh, we're going to build condos. We're going to take your taxpayer money and we're going to build fucking condos for them. Because, yeah, that's what fucking crazy drug addict homeless morons want. They want to live in a condo. They won't fuck that up at all. They won't go in there and smear shit on the walls. They won't go walking around going, and smashing their head against the walls while they're fucking doing crack and, oh, suck your dick for another hit. Yeah, they won't do nothing. Those fucking condos will be immaculate when you're done building them with taxpayer money to house these fucking morons. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. That's what we're going to do. We're going to build them housing because that's what they want. That's exactly what they want. That's why they're out roaming the streets, because they want to live somewhere. And before you bleeding hearts start, but some people fall on hard times and they don't have a choice. Yeah, some people do. But 98.9% of those morons that are out there running around, if you said, hey, here's a house, you don't even have to pay for it for 4 years. Do you think they would go, oh, well, let me go fucking go to rehab here and let me get clean. Let me put on a suit and go start applying for jobs. No, they fucking wouldn't. They'd be over there in the corner going, fuck this house. And they right back outside fucking pissing and shitting all over the place. They don't fucking want to live inside. That's not what they want. But BlindViews, alcoholism and drug abuse, that's a disease. Well, then take a pill and take a shot like every other fucking disease. Go get chemo or something. Every other fucking disease, oops, I fell down and I caught fucking alcoholism. It's not my fault. It's a disease. I can't put the fucking bottle down. It's a disease. Well, then give them a shot. Give them a fucking vaccine. Give them a pill. Make them take a vaccine. We had to take a vaccine for every fucking thing else. I just saw something where they're starting to lay people off somewhere. If you're not vaccinated, you can't have a job anymore. Well, make them take a fucking shot if it's a disease. Give them the fucking vaccine. Give them the pill. Give them the cure. Give them the anti-fucking venom. Whatever you got to do. If it's a disease and they can't help it, they fell down and caught it, and they can't shake it. They can't shake it. I got to do heroin. I got to do crack. I got to make meth and do it. I have to. It's a disease. It's not my fault because no one is held accountable for any fucking thing. So if it's a disease, put them in the hospital, stick a needle in them, shoot them up with whatever, give them that vaccine, stick a pill down their throat, stick another one up their ass, inject them with some radiation, do whatever the fuck you gotta do, cure the disease, get them off the fucking street. It's a disease, they can't help it. You wouldn't tell a fucking cancer patient to get over it. No, I wouldn't. Because that is a fucking disease. Gambling's a disease. Well, shooting people's a disease too. There's no cure for that. Feel sorry for me because it's a disease. So what's next? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what crazy law they're going to come up with next? Because if somebody says, hey, you can't do that. That's against the Second Amendment. You can't tell people that they have to have a special need and this guy can carry and this guy can't just because. No. Okay. Well, we'll make a law. We'll make a law now that, okay, you're going to have to get a background check to get a bullet. You're going to have to wait 40 days to get a bullet. You're going to have to do this. You're going to have to do that. We're going to make a law. Okay, you can carry your gun, but you can't carry it inside. Once you're out in the street, you can carry away, but you can't go in the subway, you can't go in a bus, you can't get in a cab, you can't go to a restaurant, you can't go to a store, you can't go to a fucking ballpark, you can't go to a museum, you can't go to a hospital, you can't go to a school, you can't go to a dentist, you can't go. We have a whole list of places you cannot go. You can't go to Times Square, anywhere in Times Square. You can't go to fucking Central Park. You can't go to, you can't go anywhere. You can't go anywhere. So you leave your house, you can walk up and down the street, go, I got to carry for a minute. I'm allowed to carry a gun, and you can walk up and down the street, you can get in your car, you can drive around the block. But as soon as you touch a doorknob, we're going to arrest you. You have a gun. You can't go in there. But the Supreme Court said that that's against our constitutional rights. Don't care. We're New York. We're California. We're this. We can do whatever the fuck we want, and we're going to make laws that say, who cares what the Supreme Court says? Well, then, who cares what New York says? Who cares what California says? If they can throw their hands up and go, nanny, nanny, boo, boo, well, then I'm going to say, nanny, nanny, boo, boo. Who cares? I don't care. I got them. And here's another stupid fucking thing I heard. This is really dumb. There's a buyback program. What about the buyback program? Do you know how much money? Do you know how much money you would have to have in the United States to buy back every single gun? And not even the thugs and criminals that have them illegal. Just the law-abiding citizen. Do you know how much money it would take to buy back the guns? Oh my God. Yeah, let's buy them all back. We'll buy them all back. There's another $7 trillion in debt we are. Speaking of money, look. Everybody thought this stimulus thing was the greatest thing since sliced bread. You know what the stimulus did? The stimulus fucked everything. People are defaulting on mortgages. The car repos are at an all-time high. Never before. Never. Not in the 70s. Never before have car repos been so high. Why? Because it's COVID. Well, you don't have to go to work. You can get unemployment. We'll even give you $600 extra. We'll extend it. People were getting more on unemployment and not working than they were working. That's why they didn't want to go back to work. So they were getting more than ever not working. Plus they got fucking stimulus checks. So what did they do? Hey, I'm going to go buy that car. I got all kinds of money coming in and I'm not even working. And hey, the economy is kind of shitty now because places are closed because of COVID. I'm helping the economy. I'm going to go buy that new car. And the bank said, oh, wow, you're really making all that? They're going, yeah, cool. And plus, look at my bank account. I got that stimulus check in there. And the bank goes, okay, go ahead, go buy the car. So they bought the car. Now, they made them go back to work. And they're like, fuck, I'm not making nowhere near that much. I can't afford this car. And they're not paying for it. And the banks are going, fuck. So now the banks have all these cars. That's right, all bank owned. And they're trying to release them slowly so it doesn't flood the market and fuck everything all up because of the stimulus and all this bullshit that great old Biden did. That's right. It's not thanks Obama anymore. It's thanks Biden. And you can tell me I'm full of shit. You can say it's conspiracy theories. You can say whatever you want. But if you think about it and you do the numbers and you check it all out and you see how it all went, same thing with mortgages. People went out and, oh, housing market. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Try to sell your house now. Oh, people are snapping houses up. It was on the market for a week and it was sold. Yeah. Before interest rates went up and the banks went, hey, wait a minute. These motherfuckers ain't making this money anymore because they actually went back to work. They weren't sitting on their asses doing nothing, getting free money for doing nothing and twice as much as they made when they were working. And they duped us and we gave them fucking mortgages and car loans and all kinds of shit. Now it's all over. Their fucking, their stimulus check went the next fucking day. So now we got all these fucking cars, houses we can't sell because nobody got the money and the interest rates went up. And I'm going to tell you what, guaranteed, because you heard it here first. You think it's fucking, you think it's all rosy. You wait. That money's got to come from somewhere. And if you think taxes ain't going to go all wackadoodle in the very, very near future, and shit's going to go crazy, you're out of your mind. You think food is fucking expensive? If you can find it, and especially since, hey, we're not going to let truckers work. And you can yell at me all you want about, well, they're getting fucked in this. These guys are dying to work. They don't give a fuck. But yeah, let's just make half the fucking trucking fucking industry just go, you want to work? Figure it out. You can't work for these guys. You gotta start your own business. So buy a fucking building and get a secretary and handle it, because you can't be a trucking company and work for a trucking company. And we know you're not a trucking company, but you are, because you're a contractor, subcontractor. So we're not going to let you drive around so that you can't move goods. And we're already at a supply chain issue, which I think is bullshit anyway. So you won't be able to get food. It's expensive as hell when you can't find it. Parts, you can't find them. They're expensive as hell when you can't find them. Gas, expensive as fuck. Yeah, they're getting that money somewhere. Oh, we're just giving away stimulus checks. Stimulus, here you go. It's all free money. Yay, Biden's our hero. Yay, look, he's giving me free money. It ain't free money. You're paying that shit back one way or the other. And when taxes go fucking ballistic, you'll be going, fuck, BlindViews was right. It's all conspiracy theory. Nothing is fact. Unless you hear it from CNN and MSNBC. And then the wackadoodles on Fox News, they go way far the other way. They're just as bad. We need a good used car because there isn't any new ones. Yeah, I know. There's this new car I was looking at. It's pretty cool. I keep wanting to go test drive one and see it, and there's like, no. We have one for like 15 minutes and it's gone. It's sold. Ooh, sold. So I can't even test drive one. There's none to be found. New cars are starting to come back, and used cars are going down in price. Yeah, the bubble's going to break here soon, and that's why that's why the banks are letting them out slow instead of saying, "Here, we got all these cars," poof, and throwing them in the used car market. And some of them are this year's, last year's, 2020s. But because once they do that, it's going to fall apart. There's going to be so many fucking cars that people are going to go, "I'm not buying that one. I'll buy this one." What do you mean you want that much for it? You're out of your fucking mind. And so it will be, yeah. Once there's fucking cars on all the lots and it's full again, yeah, they won't be able to charge these outrageous prices with the MSRP of $25,500. But we're going to sell it with the $8,000 market value markup because you people want them so bad and we don't have enough, so we can fuck you in the ass without even a fucking reach around or any spit or Vaseline. So they do that shit. So yeah, that's why the banks are trying to slowly do it. So the car bubble doesn't pop quite yet, but it is coming down. If you're patient, you'll be able to get a good car soon. Lots of RV fest wheels, not for sale on almost every yard. Oh, really? Yeah, midterms. Yeah, don't worry. Midterms are coming. That only means one thing. Going to be lots of protests, lots of fires, lots of destruction. And I already said that this is going to be the most violent summer we've had in a long, long time. I bet it breaks records. Was I wrong? It is insane. My coworker still wears a mask. He develops a weird tic of some sort where he's always pulling it up against his nose. Sad watching people go crazy in real time. I wear mine when I go out in public. I've had it twice now. Once in the beginning of all the bullshit and once just not too long ago. And again, they're always saying there's a new variant. I don't know if there is or not, but they're saying there is. And you never know what fucking people are doing, what they're not. I don't trust anybody. So when I go out in public, yeah, I wear one. I hate people. Creepy Uncle Joe screwed the country by signing the record number of executive orders in one day. 2 after his nap. Birds aren't real. I don't know. Trump was pretty good at that too. When he got in there, he fucking got his pen out quick and started signing all kinds of crazy shit too. Yeah, it is all about the money. The new cars for the last 3 years are not made very well. They have all kinds of problems. Night, night. Where's my... Oh, man. I've been on here ranting for a long time. Yeah, I do. I still do. Like I said, I don't trust people. Plus, I already had this shit twice. I thought I heard that Trump will be 80. Yeah, I think that's about right. He was old as dirt when he was president. This one's old as dirt. I will say, when you compare the two, that way, as far as that, at least Trump could walk up steps and he could stand behind the podium and fucking talk and make complete sentences, not like old fucking mumbling Joe. What'd I just say? The teleprompter's broke. What am I supposed to say now? Somebody stick your hand up my ass and make my mouth work. I'm all fucked up. He is a dawdling old fool. I'm sorry. I wear a mask when I go out, but it's because I'm ugly. I just beat it for the second time too, BB. That's what I get for going to Disney. Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't even go anywhere and have fun and get it. I was just setting my ass in my house and still managed to get it somehow. Just going dumb places like to the doctor, to the grocery store, and, you know, out some other places running around. Oh, went over to got the car inspected and did some shit like that. But yeah, got it somewhere somehow. And a couple of times I got brave and didn't have the mask on, so I don't know. So from now on, fuck it. I'll throw it on. I don't give a shit. If you're older or a vulnerable person, I understand, but my coworker is young and healthy. Yeah. Well, like I said, it's just fucking... Trump is 76 now. Oh, cool. Yeah, I knew he was up there. I knew where people got it from, a doctor's office or hospital. Yeah. How old was Ivanka? I don't know. They were saying earlier, I forget, but earlier in the night they were saying how old she was. Linda, hey, I'm 73 and not old as dirt. Well, you still get around. Come on. You ain't, are you shuffling around and falling up steps like 6 times on the same fucking set of stairs? Ivanka is 40. Ivana was 73. She's 73 as well. Trisha, what up, boo? I am Wally tonight. That's because I sit here and I watch all this shit. See, when you know how YouTube goes. Ivana was born 6 weeks before you. Oh, no shit. I dress weird anyway. A mask is another part of my crazy wardrobe. There you go. But, still line dance. But I watched a couple of these videos, like the one with the old man that got beat with the fucking traffic cone by 2 14-year-olds and a 10-year-old. Yeah. And then that one where the little toddler, shut the fuck up, and punching the cops and all that shit. So now, because I'm getting inundated from YouTube. Hey, you like that stuff? Watch this. So I'm getting fucking news, local news from, every shithole fucking big city. Los Angeles, man does this. Some moron in fucking Florida, three fucking kids broke into some guy's house. Well, 2 of them went in. I just watched that today. Two fucking kids kicked the door in, went inside. The other one outside pulled his gun out, and the other 2 came flying out. The other one with the gun turned around and ran. The guy could, pow, 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 pow. He's fucking shooting at them. They're running down the street. They jump in the car, and it's already got a driver in it, and they take off. They arrested 2 of them because they were on the fucking ring cam. But so this is the kind of shit that I'm getting, It's like, hey, you think this shithole's bad? Here's what's happening in Cincinnati. Here's what's happening in Philly. Here's another thing that's happening in Philly. Here's some more bullshit over in fucking California. Oh, look what's happening in Chicago. And you're like, holy fuck. It is horrible. It's horrible. I still get called ancient at 56. Old by my 26-year-old nephew. He's still not too big for me to stuff him in a trash can. Lost my mask about 5 or 6 months ago. I think it fell in the trash by accident. Bah. Ooh. Pocket plastic was 50 unsure of original parts. Yvonne should have been riding the roller coasters with me. I'm not going down without a fight. I have to cut down. I have to cut it down when I'm listening outside on the porch. You were fucking all over the place. I know I was. I did get my drawing. Haven't heard anything. I think they gave up on you. They're like, it's not even worth talking about these people anymore. If the fucking water we fed them didn't kill them, I don't think anything will. Oh, it's sad, isn't it? Isn't it crazy? Rocky, Freebird. They'll still make us wear a mask at doctor's office. Yeah, I have to. That's one of those places. And every time you go in, no, I haven't been recently. I go in spurts. I go in waves with the art. Yeah, every time I go in, they gotta wear a mask, and they ask you, have you tested positive in the last blah, 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 blah? Have you been in contact with anybody that has tested now to the best of your knowledge? Blah, 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 blah. Have you had any symptoms? Every fucking time. That's the new thing that's working my last nerve. Give me back my bullet. Yeah. That's it. Doesn't it get annoying after a while? It's like, no. Oh, man. What a fucking joke. Everything's just going to shit. Had some people ask me if I was going to change my channel, what I do now, since I got fucking 40,000 views on that one video. I'm like, no. Because the way you got to tiptoe around that stuff, half of it gets demonetized anyway. I'm surprised that one didn't. This will get demonetized for sure. Last week's got demonetized. Thirsty Thursday. And then I had to change the title of the 73-year-old man gets beaten to death. I said death in the title. You can't say that. You can't say kill, death, murder, none of that stuff. That's bad. That's bad. You can't say it. Even though it happens 10 million times a day here in the U.S., you can't say it. Told my dentist I did test positive, but was told the antibiotics would clear it up. And I have fewer sores, I guess. YouTube can kiss my ass too. Changing my name to Murder Face. I don't. Yeah, I was a big Vikings fan since back in Fran Tarkington days. The Purple People Eaters and all that. I haven't watched football since the Kaepernick bullshit. When they started all that bullshit, I haven't watched since. So I don't know. I have no idea who was on the team. I don't know what their record is. I don't know anything about them since that. I don't know anything about football because as soon as they started that shit, I know they lost me. I'm like, hey, if I can't go into work and when the boss calls a meeting, I can't take a knee and say, fuck you. I'm not fucking doing this until happens or whatever, I'm not doing it. Yeah. And without getting fired, well, guess what? That's your job. You get paid millions and millions and millions of dollars to go play with a fucking ball. So go play with your ball. That's your job. At work isn't the place to go cry and whine. And we know, Cabernet, because you suck and nobody wanted you, you got to play the race card, even though you're white and you fucking were raised by white people. You're playing the fucking black card. I'm blacker than you are, Kaepernick. You fucking white boy with an afro. You Manila bitch. Little whiny Manila bitch. You suck. That's why you're not playing football. Not because you're black. Not because you took a knee. Not because of any other reason. Because you suck. You Manila fucking bitch with an afro. Raised by white people. How dare you play the black card. You fucktard. So, yeah. Sorry about that. It's all your fault, Linda. You got me fired up. But yeah, ever since that, I was like, hey, that's your job. Take your shit. Oh, but he has a platform. Yeah, he has a platform. It's called Instagram. It's called Facebook. It's called YouTube. It's called everything else. That's his platform, not the football field. Get over yourself. White boy with an afro. Way to go, Linda. That's right. Minnesota Brewers. That was a lie. I can't stand woke shit. I can't either. I mean, come on. Are you sure? Let me tell you some more. I think... That's it. Go in and take a knee. Until my carry permit is good across all 50 states, I'm taking a knee. Oh, man. Oh, my. Look at that. There she is. What up, girly girl? How you doing? But I still matter. Yeah, everybody, like I always say, everybody in their little groups are, I'm special. You have to treat me. I deserve these rights. Me. And I'm going to hold my breath and kick and scream until my little group gets it. Whether it's the LGBTQ, whether it's the trans, whether it's the black, whether it's the Mexicans, whether it's the whatever little group, whatever little, redheads, whatever it is. Every little group has their little me, we. How about we all come together and bitch and go, we all deserve affordable health care and not Obamacare that we put a nice little name on it like Black Lives Matter, that don't give a fuck about black people. Affordable health care that's totally unaffordable just because we give it a cute little name. No, we deserve affordable health care. We deserve education for our children because one day they're going to rule this shithole. We all deserve certain things. We all do. All of us. Not just the women, not just the guys, not just the Democrats, not just the Republicans, not just the fucking gay people, not just the fucking trans people, not just the black people, not just the brown people, not just the Indian immigrants, not just the fucking Mexican immigrants. No. If we're here, we all deserve this. But no, we can't do that. We can't do that. That's not the way it is. We can't do that. Here we go, redheads. Tom McDonald, yes, I said rapper. He says, what you do. He says, what you do, but he rhymes. Check him out. He has a song called Fake Woke. Tom McDonald. I'll have to check that out. No, I never heard of him. And gingers are spicy, yeah. What do you think about systematic racism in the white communities? Here's what I think about systematic racism. Period.
Yay!
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to know. He annoys me. He always has. I just want to know, systematic racism. I love that term because it's like, okay, if there's this system in place, first of all, we fucked up. The system is broken because too many people got through. And name the laws, name the rules that apply to only certain people and not white people. Speed limit sign, does it say only for blacks? Who gets into colleges first? It isn't the smart white kid. What system? What is in play? What laws? I don't understand it. White people can, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of some of the laws. But again, if there's a system there in place, the system is broken because didn't we have a black president? But that's impossible. That is impossible. Isn't Oprah one of the richest people? That's impossible. Last time I looked, she's still black. Isn't there black? Lightfoot, isn't she a mayor? That's impossible. How do they get through this system? How do some people skirt through the system of this systematic racism? How do they get through? Are they smarter? Are they bigger, stronger, faster? Or is our system broken? We put this system in place to keep these people down, but yet look, they're making millions. Making a hell of a lot more than I am. Rappers, basketball players, actors, TV stars, presidents, mayors, police chiefs. Not only are they making money, but they're in places of power. Governors, mayors, police chiefs, city council people. The system is broken, people. Fix it. Systematic racism. Get the fuck out of here. Taking a knee until Taco Truck Day is a thing. Taco Truck Day. Very talented. Check him out. He's very talented. His girlfriend edits the videos. They are impressive. Fuck, what was his name again? I didn't write it down. Tell me his name again. Tom McDonald. Old McDonald had a farm. Tom McDonald is a rapper. Pop a Texas pan. Tom McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. It worked. That's right. Every day is Taco Truck Day in LA. Tacos. I do like a good taco. None of that Taco Bell garbage either. A real taco. All right. Well, I guess I better get the fuck off here before somebody says something that sets me off again and I go crazy. Here's a cow. There's a cow. Was a moo moo here. Oh, yeah. What a crazy time we are in. So, yeah. How does McDonald's spell farm? E-I-E-I-O. Oh, shit. He got jokes tonight. Did they ever settle that flag thing in the South? Yo, we gangsta. We run these streets, yo. No, you don't, bitch. You're afraid of a flag and a fucking statue. Ain't nobody afraid of you.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. And that's the way you should see it too.
Let me vent for a second. The Unabassist is in the house. SKG floors, damn beats. Yo yo. Hey shouty, it's your live stream. We gon' party cause it's your live stream. I try not to live too much in the future, you know? Need I say more? I got my mind on my YouTube on my mind. Every day I'm buffering.
Every day I'm buffering.
My blind views. BlindViews says it's an iced coffee straight from the McDonald's. Who let the trolls out? Who let the trolls out? Who? I know you smelling that here, girl. I see you. Trying to catch me vlogging dirty. 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 Vlogging dirty.
What we do here is go back.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. Do appreciate it on this another Thursday. See ya on the YouTubes.